Hey Josh.
Vishal.
How you doing?
Good to see you, man. Very well, thank you.
Welcome back to Singapore. So today we're at Seamless Bespoke, one of our great partner ateliers in Singapore. Before we go down and meet Fate, tell me, what are you wearing today?
So today I am wearing a mesh, well, actually it's a hop sack blazer made out of wool silk linen. So it's quite a popular composition these days, as you know. I think it's quite on trend. The color is, I think you'd probably call it a biscuit or an oatmeal. Again, it's another color which seems to be on trend now. And I've decided to pair that with just a white cotton trouser. And the tie, interestingly, is also an old Crystal Springs fabric, which we've made into an accessory too. So
nice. Are you seeing the trends now moving away, so a lot of mix and match fabrics? And especially for you, you've been traveling all week. Is it something that you like to travel with, find it more versatile?
I think so, yeah. There's definitely more of a smart casual trend these days. I think people are wearing less suits for the office. People wearing maybe more for social event or occasions, even weddings. It's a bit more broader dress code these days. So I think these kind of mix and match compositions offer a much more broader option to potential customers to actually style in a way that suits their personality rather than more of a corporate uniform like we used to see with suit teams.
So we've just recently launched Spring-Summer collection into the markets a couple of months ago. We have some bunches here. Would you like to tell me what is, your pick from the new Spring-Summer collection?
Yeah, sure. So let's start with Airesco. So Airesco is a bunch which has been in our portfolio now for probably about 6-7 years. It's the third update we've done. And what Airesco is it's our 3 and 4 ply wool suiting. This year, we've actually introduced a few different qualities. So whereas previously we were only having a 380 gram 3 ply and a 440 gram 4 ply, we have now got a 280 gram 4 ply, which we think will be quite popular because it's relatively unique in the market in the fact that you have a 3-4 ply fabric in a more of a full season weight. In addition to that, we've introduced a few more of these more pastel or perhaps feminine tones, which is leading into that more unisex trend that we see now as well. Our market is opening up not just to menswear, but more and more ladies also coming for bespoke commissions too.
Yeah, I definitely noticed the pastel colors and some very interesting broad range compared to the first iteration.
Correct. We are getting a little bit more ambitious. Whenever we introduce a new collection, we tend to be a little bit more on the safe side. But with each successive iteration, we have more confidence to expand the colors, expand the patterns, maybe a few different weights, as you see now in the 2026 Spring-Summer version.
I'm wearing the old 380 grams,
grey, which, as you know, easy to match. Talking about the combinations as before, I think that can be a staple for most gentlemen's wardrobe if they like this kind of, perhaps you could say, slightly flannel-looking fabric, but in a much more lighter, breathable composition.
Yeah, no, I think it's certainly one of my favorite pants, and the weight should not scare the customer because, I wear them throughout Singapore. I find them very comfortable. Just a real workhorse pants for me.
I think it's a good point because some people do look at the weight and they think, oh, maybe not for me. But actually, as you found out, the breathability of the fabric does a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of the wearability. So you won't feel that same warmth or overheating that you might do in other fabrics.
All right, so we have 2 more bunches that you have chosen. Let's talk a bit about Oceania and Crystal Springs.
Yeah, certainly. So Oceania and Crystal Springs are 2 of our seasonal spring-summer jacketing collections. They tend to focus more on these sort of textured fabrics, more colorful designs and patterns. Holland Sherry, I think we have a bit of a reputation for this kind of thing, big checks, big plaid patterns like that. We've been a bit more experimental with the compositions in here. So you have everything from a pure wool to a linen, cotton. You have some wool silk linens in there. And you even have some silk wool tweed fabrics here as well.
Nice.
So, once you have your couple of pairs of trousers, like your grays or your whites or maybe your navy, you can start to add on and tag on different jackets season to season according to the trends. Oceania is a slightly more entry-level option. Moving on to the Crystal Springs, this is a more limited edition. I
think you only make 3 pieces a season, 3 pieces a collection?
Yeah, that's right. So you're only looking at 100, 150 meters worldwide. So that's only about 50 to 60 jackets in the whole world. It is also a wool silk linen composition, similar to what I'm wearing today. Quite fancy, as you can see. But this year, I'm glad that we've introduced a few more of these solid colors. They have a slight melange effect, so there's more depth to it. It's not just a flat, solid color. But I think certainly for gentlemen who are looking to try this more kind of style that we're sporting today, this is a good place to start because
I definitely have my eye on
the teals. I think you like this one yourself, and I'm having this one commissioned for myself actually.
Great,
tartan.
Great,
kind of a modern interpretation of a tartan.
Nice.
So they're probably 2, 3 to look out for in this season from Spring Summer Holland Sherry 2026.
Great.
Happy to talk to you again.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.